The Gospel of St. John, chapter 2. Christ turneth the water into wine. He driveth the buyers and sellers out of the temple. He forewarneth his death and resurrection. He converteth many, and distrusteth man. And the third day was there a marriage in Cana, the town of Galilee, and the mother of Jesus was there. And Jesus was called also, and his disciples, unto the marriage. Now when the wine failed, the mother of Jesus said unto him, They have no wine. Jesus said unto her, Woman, what have I to do with thee? Mine hour is not yet come. His mother said unto the servants, Whatsoever he saith unto you, that do it. You do it. And there were set there 6 water pots of stone, after the manner of the purifying of the Jews, containing 2 or 3 firkins apiece. And Jesus said unto them, Fill the water pots with water. Then they filled them up to the brim. Then he said unto them, Draw out now, and bear unto the governor of the feast. So they bare it. And when the governor of the feast had tasted the water that was made wine, for he knew not whence it was, but the servants which drew the water knew, the governor of the feast called the bridegroom, and said unto him, All men at the beginning set forth good wine, and when men have well drunk, then that which is worse. But thou hast kept back the good wine until now. This beginning of miracles did Jesus in Cana, the town of Galilee, and shewed forth his glory, and his disciples believed on him. After that he went down into Capernaum, he and his mother, and his brethren, and his disciples. But they continued not many days there, for the Jews' Passover was at hand. Therefore Jesus went up to Jerusalem, and he found in the temple those that sold oxen, and sheep, and doves, and changers of money sitting there. Then he made a scourge of small cords, and drave them all out of the temple, with the sheep and oxen, and poured out the changers' money, and overthrew the tables, and said unto them that sold doves, Take these things hence, make not my Father's house an house of merchandise. And his disciples remembered that it was written, The zeal of thine house hath eaten me up. Then answered the Jews, and said unto him, What sign shewest thou unto us, that thou doest these things? Jesus answered and said unto them, Destroy this temple, and in 3 days I will raise it up again. Then said the Jews, 46 years was this temple building, and wilt thou rear it up in 3 days? But he spake of the temple of his body. As soon, therefore, as he was risen again from the dead, his disciples remembered that he thus said unto them, and they believed the scripture and the word which Jesus had said. Now when he was at Jerusalem at the Passover, in the feast, many believed in his name, when they saw his miracles which he did. But Jesus did not commit himself unto them, because he knew them all, and had no need that any should testify of man, for he knew what was in